is an office that has been created by our Constitution, Mr. Speaker. This House is a creation of the Constitution, Mr. Speaker, and therefore all the governors that did not respond, Mr. Speaker, to the accusations that were leveled against them are guilty as charged, Mr. Speaker. For my count, for example, Mr. Speaker, the county government of Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, and I want the people of Nyamira to hear this. The governor, Mr. Speaker, collected a total of 606 million shillings for Facilities Improvement Fund, Mr. Speaker. The findings of the auditor, Mr. Speaker, are to the effect that the governor was only...
Senators, can you kindly consult in low tones?
Mr. Speaker, the governor was only able...
Senator for Nyamira to prosecute his 10 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The governor of Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, was only able to account for 549 million shillings, 78,722. Meaning, Mr. Speaker, from the findings of the Auditor General, the governor of Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, has stolen or misappropriated from the poor patients who went to hospitals and paid money to be treated a total of 57,528,831, Mr. Speaker. And I'm urging the people of Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, to give these governors sleepless nights. They should proceed to court and sue him to refund this money, personally, to the county government accounts of Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, because he has not offered any explanation, Mr. Speaker, to this Senate. Mr. Speaker, you will be shocked, Mr. Speaker, that the auditor has made a finding, Mr. Speaker, that the governor of Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, has paid a contractor duplicate payments, Mr. Speaker. If you read page 2 of the auditor's report, Mr. Speaker, it says, and I hope the EACC and the DCI are listening, Mr. Speaker, that the county executive irregularly processed and authorized duplicate payments amounting to shillings 8,719,000 to the same contractor for identical scope of work that had already been paid. What better criminals do we have in our counties, Mr. Speaker, than such, Mr. Speaker? It is shocking when you go to the county government of Kitui, Mr. Speaker, that the governor has allocated for personal operations of his office a total of 2.4 billion shillings, Mr. Speaker. I can't understand how these governors behave, Mr. Speaker. 2.4 billion, Mr. Speaker, in Kitui could have bought seedlings for farmers, Mr. Speaker. People of Kitui, Mr. Speaker, the governor could have even chosen to buy chicken or goats and give the people of Kitui, Mr. Speaker. I was waiting for the governor of Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, to appear before us and to tell us how he transported 33 bodies to a morgue in Kericho, Mr. Speaker. And then when he was asked, Mr. Speaker, he tells the country that I only loaded 13 bodies. Then he says that he cannot understand how 20 others boarded. Since when did dead bodies start boarding a vehicle to take themselves to Kericho? Did you listen, Senator of Kericho? He said he can't understand how 20 bodies boarded a vehicle and ended up in Kericho, in a cemetery in Kericho, Mr. Speaker. Instead of coming to tell us, Mr. Speaker, what steps he's taking as governor of Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, to ensure that we have a cemetery. Instead, it does not even appear before this House, Mr. Speaker, to tell us why is he shaming and embarrassing the people of the county of Nyamira, Mr. Speaker. Those are the things we could have wanted to hear from these governors, Mr. Speaker. Look at the case of Nyamira, Mr. Speaker. How can a governor allocate 15 million for soft drinks? How much does a bottle of soda cost? How much does a bottle of water cost, Mr. Speaker? How many bottles or liters of Fanta or Coca-Cola or Sprite has this governor consumed in one financial year? To tell us that you have spent 15 million shillings when hospitals, Mr. Speaker, in Nyamira have no medicine, Mr. Speaker. Then the auditor is telling us, Mr. Speaker, that the governor of Nyamira has spent 2 million shillings to buy tires, 4 tires for his vehicle. Mr. Speaker, since when did one tire cost 500,000 shillings? Where is that? Where is that, Mr. Speaker? Mr. Speaker, and as he's doing this, Mr. Speaker, hospitals in Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, have not been completed and there is no medicine, Mr. Speaker. You read the auditor's report, and I'm not doing politics here. I'm just following what is in the auditor's report, Mr. Speaker. is the auditor is telling us, Mr. Speaker, even a construction of an eye hospital in Nyamira, Mr. Speaker, in West Mogirango, Mr. Speaker, that's where my placenta is, West Mogirango. Mr. Speaker, that hospital has remained incomplete, Mr. Speaker, despite the governor having paid 15 million shillings for construction of that hospital. Listen to this, Mr. Speaker. 32 million shillings was set aside to supply water to households in Nyamira. What did the governor do? Instead, Mr. Speaker, the governor decided to pay this money to certain individuals. Wilson Nyaboga Nyang'au was paid 244,000 shillings to do feasibility study, Mr. Speaker. Another one, Vincent Kipsang Cheruyot, I don't know whether this one hails from Senator Cheruyot's count, was paid 279,500, Mr. Speaker, to facilitate training. Which training? Mr. Speaker, if you read the document from the auditor, all that money, not even a coin, was used to supply water to any household. It was used, Mr. Speaker, instead for feasibility studies, facilitation of workshops. It is, what a shame to this governor, Mr. Speaker. When he appeared before the Senate, Mr. Speaker, for the first time, the only question he was asking, Mr. Speaker, Senator Sifuna just raised a statement and said, Governor, tell us, why did you pay this person called Daniel Nyakundi 860 shillings? He said, Chairman, I've become sick. Before senators, in the committee, he said, I've become sick. Since when, Mr. Speaker, if you are a sick person, do you come before senators to tell them you are sick, or you should have gone to hospital, Mr. Speaker? This is just a way of evading accountability, Mr. Speaker. And I'm demanding, Mr. Speaker, next time these governors appear before us, it should be before a committee of the whole. Finally, in conclusion, Mr. Speaker, Senator, Majority Leader, we should benchmark from what happens in Australia. Parliamentary Privileges Act that was enacted by the Parliament of Australia in 1987 has given the House powers to detain any witness or any person who appears before the House for a period of 6 months, Mr. Speaker. What happened this afternoon, Mr. Speaker? Instead of the Speaker sending the Sergeant at Arms to arrest the governor for Samburu, he should just have decreed that I've ordered that you be locked up for the next 1 week, Mr. Speaker. So we must move with speed and amend the Parliamentary Privileges Act, Mr. Speaker, to put that power the way the Australian government has done. They did it in 1987.